In addition to the 6 men arrested today, another postal employee was charged earlier this month for his own involvement in the theft ring. That makes a total of 7 individuals charged to date. One of these defendants served as a supervisor at the Corliss Street facility, and the remainder worked as Postal Service employees at that location. The Corliss Street facility, for those who are not familiar with it, serves as a central sorting facility handling all incoming and outgoing mail for Rhode Island and parts of southeastern Massachusetts, including Cape Cod, Nantucket, and Martha's Vineyard. The total volume of mail processed at this facility is vast. Roughly 3.5 million items per day pass through Corliss Street en route to their ultimate destinations throughout the region and beyond. Our investigation remains ongoing, but based on the results to date, we have today alleged that these 7 men conducted a well-organized and wide-ranging conspiracy, a conspiracy spanning from early 2023 through February of 2024 to steal the mail as it flowed through the Corliss Street facility. Based on the evidence that we have developed, we allege that this group operated as a well-organized unit. As part of the conspiracy, at various times, members of the ring, working as mail sorters, extracted and set aside envelopes from the mail stream, often targeting specific items. For example, during the Christmas season, the conspirators selected brightly colored holiday envelopes that might contain gift cards, checks, or cash, and set them aside in separate mail trays, like the one you see here, before ultimately transferring them to backpacks and smuggling them out of the facility. Those trays, when full, hold on average 500 or more envelopes apiece. At other times, the ring targeted different potentially lucrative types of mail. For example, at the time of his arrest, one member of the ring was found in possession of a backpack stuffed with business envelopes. It is our present estimation that that single backpack, representing the haul of a single member of the ring on a single day, contained approximately $1.3 million in business checks. And I would emphasize that these thefts were not isolated occurrences. Surveillance conducted during the investigation showed multiple members of the conspiracy engaged in taking, setting aside, and then smuggling stolen mail out from the facility on any given day. While, as I say, the investigation remains ongoing, that snapshot should give you some sense of the scope and scale of loss at issue here. It was massive. It is our allegation that after stealing the mail and spiriting it out of the facility, members of the ring would meet up later, off-site, to divide their takings, with various members of the conspiracy focusing on particular types of stolen mail. Some took gift cards, others checks, still others cash, and some a mix. In the case of the gift cards, the conspirators used some to directly buy goods and services from various retailers, and in other cases provided the gift cards to third parties who ultimately used them at retailers themselves. We are here today for 3 reasons. First and foremost, public employment is a public trust, and breaching that trust for personal financial gain is both outrageous and a crime. In this case, the breach of trust is made more egregious by the participation of a supervisor, part of whose job is to prevent theft and ensure that the mail is not tampered with. Today's charges should make clear that this kind of public corruption will not be tolerated. Postal employees who help themselves to valuables that they are entrusted to deliver safely to their destinations will be held to account. Secondly, if you are a member of the public and you know or have reason to think that a gift card or cash or a check that you mailed or expected to receive anywhere in Rhode Island or parts of southeastern Massachusetts, and basically that's all areas with zip codes beginning 025, 026, 027, 028, and 029, and it went missing during the period of our investigation, that's effectively from March of 2023 to the present, we're asking you to reach out to the points of contact that you see here, either on the web, by email, or by phone. I want to be clear that given the nature of this crime, all too often stolen goods, especially gift cards and cash, are quickly spent and pass beyond the reach of recovery. But our investigation remains ongoing, and to the extent that your information can help us identify additional theft, we appreciate your help. And finally, I want to reemphasize the need, separate and apart from this case, to exercise prudence and caution when mailing valuables, particularly funds, in any form to protect yourselves from theft. With that, I'll turn the podium over to Special Agent in Charge Modafferi for some additional brief remarks, and then we'll take any questions you may have.
Sir, thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Matt Modafferi. I'm the Special Agent in Charge for the U.S. Postal Service Office of Inspector General, Northeast Area Field Office. I just wanted to remind everybody that the overwhelming majority of U.S. Postal Service employees are hardworking and trustworthy people who come to work every day to serve the American public by moving the U.S. mail to its intended destination. Unfortunately, though, there are some that abuse their position of trust to benefit themselves. And when this occurs, like the alleged crimes in this investigation, the special agents of the U.S. Postal Service Office of Inspector General will diligently work with our law enforcement partners and the U.S. Attorney's Office to disrupt their criminal acts. The U.S. Postal Service Office of Inspector General would like to thank our partner law enforcement agencies, specifically the Providence, Rhode Island Police Department, the Smithfield, Rhode Island Police Department, and the U.S. Postal Inspection Service, Boston Division, for their assistance throughout this investigation. We would also like to thank the U.S. Attorney's Office, District of Rhode Island, for their continued support in upholding the law. If anyone feels that they may have been a victim from these alleged criminal acts, I ask you to reach out to the USPS OIG hotline. You can file an online complaint with USPS OIG at www.uspsoig.gov/hotline, or you can contact us by phone at 866-644-5696. Thank you.